A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Anderson gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, when it comes to anticipation, Peter, this guy reads the game better than most, and it's very important that they've got somebody like him to stop the opposition. He's got an eye for space that might open up too, and I think the manager will be hoping that he can provide what they need at both ends.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Messi, nicely weighted ball. So no flag here. Decent chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Girassi! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Spread out to the left. He's found space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Boca Juniors with the corner, there first. Chance! And yes, it's there! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Girassi, there he goes, motoring forward. Nesta cuts out the pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Girassi. Semenyo. Anderson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cantona stood his ground strongly. He has found a way through. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. Could move up a gear here. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo running with intent. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Anderson. Semenyo.
Such good technique.
And he's in on goal. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! His utter joy! He engages with... And that's it.
Please make
That's
sure
where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And that is expertly dealt with. That could... And the shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And he can thump it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Big chance! One-on-one! Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is a brilliant interception. Pepe clears. Cantona! Leicester can clear it away. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball! He's having a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Boca Juniors have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that looks a decent chance, surely! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they...
Semenyo! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Boca Juniors claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. It's Hazard! Gullit chasing after it. Stam cuts out the pass. Oh, he's burst through! That has ended up in no man's land. Boca Juniors leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's got away! And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Cantona. Now the cross. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the pass is intercepted. Pepe. Neymar. Great vision. Hazard is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Dink through. And this is Messi. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Great chance! That's put paid to the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Some resolute defending there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. Messi.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Showing good feet. And here's Bellingham. And he's gone direct here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cantona. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Azar. Anderson. And here's Cantona. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so... And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very...